Yo, what's up? We are now at Dal, and this is the BMW i3 42 kilowatt-stunden. Yeah. So today I'm going to range test it. I've done a range test before of the 42 kilowatt hour, but that was the i3S. So the i3, the standard one, should be slightly more efficient. And also last time it was cold, it was winter. I remember with the i3S, and it was -3 or something. Now it's 12, I guess. We are charging here now. This was the best parking I can do. Come on, I'm a BMW driver now. So I used to be a BMW driver before also. I had a 525D E61. But voila, let's see now. This is called fully charged, but it's not fully loaded. It lacks the panorama roof. It lacks the Harman Kardon sound system, but it's still pretty nice. And for you guys, okay, for you guys who don't know, here, let me show you. Under here, that's the OBD port. So I use my regular OBD adapter. This is called OBD 2LX. It's for Android only. You plug it in there, and then you suddenly have battery status. Yeah, I like this. Look, and look at this. How many EVs with around 40-50 kilowatt hour battery can charge at 49 kilowatt at 85%? Huh? We're getting 125 amp. This car seems to be limited to 125 amp. Now, unfortunately, 50 kilowatt is maximum for this car, but really nice and flat charging curve, even though the battery is not that hot. So we're going to charge it to 100%. And what are we pulling more than 125 amp? Oh, okay. But I want to show you something. Look, okay. Did you know that under here, look, we have a hole there. No, wait, where is it? There, I can't find a hole. There. It's 12 volt outlet. And it also has another 12 volt outlet here. But I recently found out about this one. It's a hidden feature right there. See? And did you know? I found another hidden feature. When you start the car and you turn this one, turn signals. What? Wow, what a find. Okay, let's stop it. Okay, now we wait. And here we have the iDrive system. It's not a touchscreen. The first thing I tried was to try to touch it. Oh yeah, I also brought this one, which is the, wait, how did I take it out again? Shit, I'm gonna, okay, there. This is a shelf in from the Model 3. Top shelf garbage, yeah. So I put it here. Huh? Look at that, like a boss, yeah. But we have to use the iDrive system here, the knob, yeah. So we are going to drive north. This is the range test, like I always do. But usually we stop here around Brumunddal. Now they have, huh, what? 9, go away, there. But now they have opened more of the new roads. So I'm trying to do this, but it doesn't work. It's not very intuitive. No. But they have extended the road. So I checked on Google. One full lap now is 182 kilometers. And this car can do it just fine, because we're going to do 2 runs now. First run, we drive slow to simulate city driving. So don't complain about the slow driving. Second run, we drive at 120 kilometers per hour. Remember, the speed limit in Norway is 110. So we will be going over the speed limit. Any donations for speeding tickets can be given to me. Just check the description below. Dankeschön. All right, we are at 100%. That took only half an hour. So what we want to do now is the dry mode here. We want to use Eco Pro. Yeah, but not Eco Pro Plus, because that will turn off the HVAC. I think you can configure this, but I will use Eco Pro. Then we reset some stuff, and then off we go. All right, we are on the run now. So we have to cruise at 93 kilometers per hour to match the 90 GPS speed. And why do I drive so slow here in the 110 zone? Well, it is to simulate mixed driving. So remember, I will do 120 kilometers per hour after this one. So please don't get confused. And also, why do I drive here then? Well, I could have driven on the smaller roads with 70 and 80 zones, but to get more consistent results, I would drive here, because I can drive exactly the same with every car I do. And other people, like this car, he can just overtake me and they won't get in my way. But if I'm driving on smaller roads, then that guy might be in my way, messing up my result, and then we can't compare them that directly. So that's why, yeah. But okay, anyway, we're gonna check the weight soon. We come to a weighing station, so let's see if this one is lighter than the 4S. No, wait, what is it called again? The i3S, yeah, that's Porsche 4S. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Yeah. This happens many times, like cruise control bugs, and also the cruise control, hey, how do I deactivate it? I think it was a way for me to disable that feature, but also when I was about to enter the tunnel, it slowed down because the i3 doesn't have radar. It only relies on camera for the cruise control stuff. That is nicht good. Okay, let's see now. Front axle. Oh, 680, really? The other one was 700. And then total weight for the i3S was 1440. 1420, all right, so 20 kilos lighter than the i3S. Okay, so far so good. Consumption is 142, but we have gone downhill and we have tailwind. So the temperature outside is 11.5 degrees. And we see Mjøsen today. It's not too calm. Yeah, we have headwind. We have tailwind. So that affects the consumption on the way north. So yes, Mjøsen. All right, how many percent are we at now? 94.9. All right, all good. We are getting close to Mjøstårnet, and this used to be the old turnaround point, but the new road has opened. Woohoo! So look at the consumption, by the way. 142, and it's 12 degrees outside. It's November. I only go home. Okay, but well, we have tailwind, yeah, and a little bit of downhill. So we have to see once we are back there again. But wow, this is gonna be nice. Oh yeah, driving new road now. It's got ta hinna på. Well, okay, that came out wrong, but okay, you know what I mean. Okay, this is it, the new turnaround point. It will be, wait, which one? Huh? Okay, straight here, all right. So, according to Google, which is the answer, it's supposed to be 91 kilometer to this roundabout. Let's see now. Wait, 91, well, you can check here. 91.2, that is very accurate. Yeah, that is Deutsche precision. Okay, now we go back. We are now back at Ionity Dal, and we have 30% left. And according to Google, it's supposed to be 182 kilometers, right? Right around the roundabout-ish. Let's say here, something. Okay. Look! 182! Yes! I think that is so accurate that we don't have to calculate any errors. It will be less than 0.5%. So now we go around here and then we drive a little bit more because we still have to drive about 50, 60 more kilometers. And the consumption so far is 153, you see? Once we go uphill and against the wind, then the consumption goes up. But not only that, but I felt like in Eco Pro mode, the heater was being very stingy, so I actually switched it off and I use comfort mode now. But this is just for the last 20 minutes or something I started using comfort mode again. So yeah, I don't want to sacrifice the heat comfort in here when I'm doing my tests. So it's not like I'm always going to use Eco mode, but if the Eco mode kind of sucks like here, then we use comfort mode. We just turn around here at Dal again, and this is really confusing because right before the roundabout, just 500 meters from here, the GOM said I had 25 kilometers of range. I was thinking, okay, 25, that's plenty, because this extra loop here is 16.8 kilometers. But suddenly now, the state of charge drops like a rock. I just lost 10 kilometers of range, according to GOM at least. So now it's just 40. So this is really weird. I think actually for once I will bail out and go to Nembenes, yeah, because I don't want to run out of juice on the other side there trying to get up the hill. That is just too risky. The Nembenes supercharger or Fortum is a little bit busy, so I actually decided to YOLO it. I put the car in Eco Pro now. Heater is off. We need to drive 8 more kilometers with a little bit of uphill. And then the BMS claims we have 9.2% left. So, okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. I'm prepared to get stranded, but yeah, what the heck, man? What's up with this BMS? Why do I get cars with wacky BMS? I thought it was just a Japanese thing, but it seems to also be a German thing. Alright, we made it here back at the Ionity charger. It wasn't too bad. I came with 7% left, so I'm not sure what's up with all that fuss with running out of juice. But okay, anyway, so we drove 240.7 kilometers, and the consumption was 151. It was 153 for the longest time towards the end. So, okay, I'll let it pass. 151, all right. And that means that the range this time is 259 kilometers. Still far off the VLTP range of 310, but you know, it's not nice hot summer. And then at this time I calculated that we can get 39 kilowatt hour out of this. In winter, when the consumption was slightly higher, we managed to get only 38 kilowatt hour. So now I'm juicing up. I'm actually recording this. I'm going to charge to 90%. Actually, no, I have to charge 100% because I want to measure when we do the high-speed test how much loss we have versus a low-speed test. So since I have time, I'm going to do it. So yeah, so far so good. 45 kilowatt. This thing charges fairly fast. Well, I mean, actually it doesn't charge that fast, but I'll come back to that in another video. What the heck? We charged to 50% and then suddenly the charger restarted. It's kaput! Scheiße! I actually saw a bio screen. It seems like it's something about megatrends. Yeah, I remember the. So it's restarting now. This is the first time I see. Okay. Huh? Ooh! 9! So this charging session here failed because I was supposed to charge and show you what happened. So I have to redo it. Wait. Are we not gonna get any juice now? I need to charge the car to 100%. What's happening? What is that? Is it gonna restart again? Yeah, look at that. American Megatrends. Booting, Windows 95. Press del or enter. Okay, let me press delete so you can enter setup. This is the first time I see it restart. Huh. I hope it wasn't the BMW i3 that made it kaput. Wait, all the chargers over there. There's the same one over there. All of them are being restarted. Look, look. Yeah, same of them. Okay. Right, it's a site problem, not just a charger problem. Okay, it just resumed now. But all right, this charging session is messed up anyway. So I was going to record it to 90%. So I have to do it after the high-speed test then. Well, not everything goes as planned. And let me just show you, by the way, that everyone and the mother parks bad. Look at this e-tron over the line. Look at that e-tron over the line. Look at that ID3 way over the line. So yeah, I've been talking about this, that it doesn't make sense to park on the line. These lines are pointless. And Ionity, I talked to them also. They well, I wouldn't say they agree, but at least they don't disagree with me. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Okay, so you see, we have 57%, and I wanted to start the heater. right? So I can use this button here instead of going into the menu. You hold it down, and you want, okay, well, that didn't work. To show you can stop this one. We try to enter, okay, we try to start it. Okay, let me see now. There. It says that auxiliary heating is deactivated because we are low stellar charge. And this was true when we came here with 7%. That makes sense. But you know, this has the same bug or feature, just like the German brother, the e-tron, because it doesn't check state of charge now, because we've been charging and then the charger stopped, and now we are charging again. But I guess it's still stuck that we have too low state of charge, and there's no way to override this. Well, okay, unless we unplug, stop charging, and yeah, this is niche good. This is bad programming. The bacon is back. So what I had to do is unplug once more, and then start the car and put it in drive, and then stop it, and then activate the bacon from the remote or somewhere, and then I plugged in, and now we get nice and warm cabin here again. Because you know, why is it so important? Because of comfort. I don't want to freeze. We have plenty of power from the Ionity charger. And also because I want to start the car with nice and warm cabin before I do the run. Otherwise, if we start the car with cold cabin, it has to heat up, spend extra energy, and then you might get the wrong impression of how thirsty this car is at high speed. So, alles gut then. Okay, it's getting dark outside. Now it's 5 in the afternoon. So this is taking way too long, man. I thought the i3 was supposed to charge fast to 100%, but we are only getting 1.7 kilowatt. You can see it there. Leistung, 1.8 kilowatt. So I think I will just give up. Let's go with 98%, and then yeah, it's good enough anyway. So we can also see, okay. It says, whoa, it claims 300 kilometers. Really, bro? Huh. Seems like the GOM hasn't learned anything from our driving. We are on the move now, and this time we have to cruise at 123 on the speedo to match the 120 GPS speed. So far, the board computer, the trip computer reports 229 watt-hour per kilometer, but we have gone downhill and we have a little bit of tailwind, I believe, still. So I'm not sure how far we will drive, but it should be around 120 at least. Yeah, 120 kilometers per 120 to 140 kilometers before we end. So I'll figure out where to turn around then. And since it's 5 in the afternoon, there's a little bit of traffic here. So I was already one stop behind slow-moving traffic in the left lane. But it shouldn't affect the run too much, because most of the time, you see, like now, then it's clean run. Whoa, it's a bit windy outside here. So I feel like when we are driving at high speed, the i3 is a bit unstable, and I pointed out this before in other i3s I tested. So maybe it has something to do with the suspension, how it is set up, or maybe it's because this car is a bit tall and short, and also it might have something to do with the short wheelbase. But you know, similar sized car, let's say an ID3, is way more stable on the highway than this one. But I guess people who know about i3, they know about this limitation. So especially if you're driving over a bridge and you have strong side wind, then it could be a little bit scary. So today I'm used to it. And also, well, I forgot to mention it, but there is no auto steer. Well, there is this kind of auto steer thing below 60 kilometers per hour, and then you can configure it. You can actually do, very common for i3 owners to code the car, which is you use the OBD port down there, the same one I use, and then there's a configuration file. You can change lots of settings, and this supposedly doesn't do anything with the warranty. And then you can reconfigure it so that auto steer works at higher speed, or you can actually reconfigure lots of stuff. So coding, very common, yeah. But overall, on the other hand, this car, the wind noise is somewhat audible. Not the worst, but still not the best. Somewhere in the middle. But I feel like the road noise is pretty good. Like, okay, again, not the best, but not the worst. It's somewhere in the middle there. I've done the noise test. You can see that one to get an impression of how it is. But when it comes to the seats, these seats are way too flat. For my taste even. I prefer, okay, I don't like too sporty bucket seats, but if they had a little bit more side support, then that would be great, yeah. But the headlights are just wonderful. They have great spread and they are super bright, and they also shine high enough. So I also have a separate video where I tested the headlights. You can watch that one. So I have tested the ID3, so many threes. I've tested the i3 many times, and many topics that you guys want to know has already been covered, like the banana box test. There was a test long time ago where I covered lots of bananas. I mean, lots of cars with banana boxes. You can watch that one. But okay, so far so good. Now we're heading back. Consumption is 217 watt-hour per kilometer. So yeah, looking good so far. Alright, we are almost back at Dal now. So we have done 137 kilometers so far. You see GOM says 35 kilometers and we have 20% left. So I think, based on my calculations, we can take one loop to Nemedes and back. That's 16.8 kilometers, and that should be fine. What? I just lost 5 kilometers of GOM range out of the blue here. See, we haven't driven that far. Again? Okay, I just have to learn this behavior of the BMS and expect that the range will drop quite fast towards the end. We are back at Ionity, and the result from the high-speed test is 218 watt-hour per kilometer. Not too bad, okay. And then we arrive here with 8%, so it means we spend 90%. And we draw 159.5 kilometers, so it means that the range at high speed is 177 kilometers, and that we can actually get 38.6 kilowatt hour out of this battery. So it means that, oh, dunk. What is it? It means that we have only 1% loss when we go at high speed and with higher consumption. So this is pretty good. It means that this battery was well engineered, German engineering. So I've seen the bad cars, they have 5-6% loss when you go fast versus slow. So okay, anyway, right now I'm charging. That will be in a separate video about the charging session. I will compare them with other cars. So that's gonna be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.